What's up everyone, Red Tux TK here with another video, and I want to talk about Smash because it's really freaking awesome. I got to play it over the weekend. There's a special demo that came out on Friday, and the tricky part about this was you had to be like an elite status member of Club Nintendo, which I wasn't. And so the nice thing about being around a Street Pass group is you have a lot of friends that are able to hook you up with some stuff. So not only did I get to play the game for myself, against computer opponents and all that, but I also got 2 more download codes so that my brothers and my friends could play with me. So it was a lot of fun, and I want to share some stuff about the game and go through kind of like a slideshow as I do. So here are some of the pictures I took, and let me go ahead and start explaining some of the stuff in the game and some of the things you'll notice when you play. Basically, the first thing you'll notice when you get into a game of Smash Brothers is it runs amazing. Like, the game looks really good. I know it's not going to look like it will on the Wii U. The Wii U one, I can't even imagine what that's going to look like. I mean, you can watch footage of Smash on YouTube or whatever, but until it's in front of you on a screen, the way it's supposed to be played and all that, you're not going to know. And I didn't know that this game was going to be as good looking as it was, and I haven't seen graphics like this since like Mario Kart 7, and it runs really smooth. So there's a lot of impressive stuff that Sakurai has done with the graphics on this game. To have a Smash game, a full-on Smash game run on handheld at 60 frames is pretty freaking impressive. So yeah, that's the first thing you'll notice. The only other thing, and this is kind of weird, but you'll get used to it, the controls are kind of freaked. They're really kind of wacky. You can use up on the joystick to jump, but who does that? I mean, that's just weird. So I had to learn to press X on the 3DS to jump, and I really didn't expect that to be the jump button, really. I don't know why, but I mean, anyway, it takes some getting used to, but you will get used to the controls. When you shield with your R button, grab is L. So, I mean, it's kind of confusing. But anyway, that's something you'll definitely have to get used to if you're planning on buying the whole game. I guess the nice thing about this is you're not going to have other players that play the game differently. Everyone is set up the same way. I mean, if you go against another 3DS owner, then they're going to be playing with the same buttons and all that. So everybody's, there's no, you're on even grounds there. So, I mean, that's kind of nice. What else can I say? Well, what I was hoping was that the villager in the game would be pretty good character, but it looks like he's going to be very obscure to play as. He's got the weirdest moveset I've ever messed with in a Smash game. His down B takes, you have to press like down B 4 times to get that tree to fall on someone's head, and that's if you aim it right. Now, if you're on a certain stage, I know that you can drop his forward A, the bowling ball. I mean, you can drop that down an entire stage and like drop it right on someone's head, and it's gonna be a fast ball, like it's a bowling ball falling down, so it's totally gonna move down pretty quick and hit somebody. So I think the villager's gonna be a weird character, and there's gonna be certain stages where you'll want to play as him, but to go one-on-one with someone, like on Final Destination and stuff, that's going to be challenging for people, I think, with the villager. I think there's going to be a lot of strategy with him pocketing items for certain opponents. So, like, say the villager went against Samus, and Samus uses the charge shot or whatever. You could totally pocket that, and you could use it as a really good knockback attack to take the opponent out or whatever. But there's in the demo you could only play as Pikachu, Mario, Link, Mega Man, and the villager. Well, none of those other opponents really have a projectile that's powerful enough to do good damage, I didn't think. Except for Mega Man. His forward A is actually a projectile. That's what's weird. We're getting just regular forward A's and all that, and tilts as projectiles, which is crazy. So, I mean, Villager, I will just say, I want to play as the villager because I'm such a fan of Animal Crossing, but his moveset's going to be weird. So I might use villager for solo play when I do, you know, videos on my YouTube or whatever, but when I'm actually going against opponents online and stuff, I doubt I'll be playing as villager because he's just too wacky. He's crazy. Apart from the villager, Link, I would say, has been buffed up pretty well. He's pretty quick. He plays a lot like he did in Brawl, but he's had a lot of, you know, if you can imagine. I mean, he was good in Brawl. He's even better in this, I think, which is crazy. I was talking to my brother, and he thought Mario was kind of average, which I would say he is too. Mario's got kind of this average move set, which is fine. I mean, it's Mario, whatever on Mario. But Pikachu, I don't know much about. I didn't have much time to play as Pikachu yet. But yeah, Pikachu's kind of the same, I think. Mega Man is probably my favorite character so far. He's got a really unique moveset, but it's not. The villagers' attacks are quite weak. Mega Man's are quite strong, and his tilts are really good. His A button in air is pretty instant. Like that flame sword he can do in air will, instantly hit people in the air. There's no delay or anything like that. It just, you use it and it's gonna hit somebody pretty much when you want it to. That's pretty much all I got on that. I will just talk about friend codes right quick. I've had a lot of people post their friend codes on that video I made about a week ago, and I guess I'll go ahead and show you who I have added so far, and we can just keep adding people. So I guess this is another friend code video as well, so if you want to add me for Smash Brothers, leave your friend code below. But I've got a list of all the people I have added in the description, and I'll go ahead and show these guys right now too. So here you go.